Hi, it's Josiah here, and I'm going to show you how I built my camera crane. First I started with the base. These are 2x4s attached to another pair of 2x4s here. They're attached by hinges right under here, and so they fold down for easier storage. And then these are just some supports I threw on there to make it more stable. And up here I just put a Lazy Susan, attached it to some boards, and 2x4s attached with L brackets. This is the pin that the arm rests on. It just slides in, and it's lined up with this bolt here. I have a hole drilled into the pin so that it slides right on like that. And then I put a washer and a nut. This is where the whole arm hinges on right here. And this is the monitor platform or plate, whatever you want to call it. I attached it with angle iron here, and Velcro here, and then Velcro on the back of the monitor to stick onto here. Now I'm going to put the arm on, and once I get that on, I'll show you everything I did to make that. Now that I've got the arm attached, I'm going to put the weights on. For this I use regular dumbbells. Just the plates from that. It's also good to have just a bag that you can hang on there and throw random items in there. That way you can balance it out more precisely. Now for the arm, I got two 10-foot long conduit pipes, and that's what these are here and here. I cut them down to 8 feet so that my arm would be 16 feet long. I didn't want a 20-foot arm, so in the middle here I put it together with some couplings, but I also drilled some holes through the couplings and the pipes and then put some bolts in so that it was a little more secure than just these little twist bolts. And then all the supports that I put to hold the three together were individually bent and hammered flat in areas where I needed to bolt it. I said I bought two. What I meant was two sections of the three, so a total of 6. And for extra support, I wanted more than just the couplings here, so I just cut some shorter pipes and bolted them on one end, and then ran it across the splice, and then bolted it again over there. I also wanted it to be more rigid, and so I put a cable on here, a support cable. I just ran it through here and up and over some 2x2s. These are just 2 scrap pieces that I kind of spliced together. Normally I would have done that with one solid piece, and then up here I ran it over the top and just notched out the top of this 2x2. So it's going from back there and up and over, and then down here where I split off to 2, because the other cable that I have on here has to run straight down the middle, so I needed to split this off to 2, and now it's holding on down here, and then that creates a much stronger arm. The other cable I have on here is what I like to call the leveling cable. It's attached to the base, so this is your stationary object that it's going to be attached to up here, and then it runs all the way down to the head of the unit, the camera plate, whatever you want to call it. Now the important thing here, when I was looking online for ideas as far as concepts to make camera cranes, one thing that wasn't very clear to me was how to attach your leveling cable. Now this I figured out by measuring from the fulcrum of the head, which is this bar here, measuring up to where it's attached, which is right here. And for instance, say that's 8 inches, that has to be the same measurement on this end from this fulcrum right here, which is this pin. So the 8 inches down there has to be 8 inches from here to there as well. Also, to keep from having this cable here pull this head back, I counteracted with a spring here so that it's constantly got tension on the head and the cable. And then here I just attached a 2x2 to the pipes with some bolts, and then from there I attached some of these and ran the pipe through that, or the bar through that, and then that's your hinge for the head. And this front board here also is so that the camera can look down vertically. So if you wanted to do like a low shot to the ground and rise straight up while the camera is facing down the whole time, that's what that is for. Otherwise it would normally go right here and be bolted right there.